people don't understand that. Yeah, everything is going right, but at the same time, I'm
Yeah.
bored. So
Yeah.
what is it you do? You're a teacher, or
Are you looking at my background?
yes, yes. I was. I
I
see
just
it.
had
I
to
see
come
it.
in somebody's office. I had to come in somebody's office.
Oh,
No, I'm not a teacher. Um, I work for the Ministry of Education, though. Yeah,
I
in my
saw. I saw.
country.
I saw a scheduled board, so that kind of gave me the clue
Oh,
that you're doing something to the sort. Well
clever of
scheduled.
you. Clever of you.
I'm very absorbed.
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah,
absorbent.
yeah.
I see. I usually use the background or wherever you are and try to make a story out of it or make some form of give me some indication of what is it that you do. Maybe not every time I get
Hmm.
it right. So
Yeah.
how
You
long you
got
been
this
doing
one
this?
right.
I tried.
Yeah.
I had another teacher before.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she was in Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
but are you also having holiday in Zambia?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
the
it.
kids are on recess. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I was saying she was saying to me she want to make a change. She want to have a new location. Leave the country. I'm like, why? Why
Mm.
you want to leave such a beautiful place?
I'm sure she wants to come and have a feel of another country abroad, right?
Yeah, but that's I say to people, don't do it, regardless what
Mm-hmm.
country, because every time you make that transition, you have to restart your life.
Yeah.
And whenever you're at a certain age, and unless it's politically why you leave, it can be very tough to restart your entire life.
Yeah,
So,
I can
but
imagine.
and you're from the background. You seem that you're in a good place. You're doing okay.
Yeah, somehow we are not complaining, so I guess it's good.
Well, you don't look like you're complaining. Your aura, your face looks very beautiful.
Thank you.
You're like a nice flower, just saying, "Hey, I'm good. I'm fine."
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
That was just a compliment. Just wanted to just throw that out there. So,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you just look at certain things and you see people, you're like, wow, look like things are great there. I live in a
Mm-hmm.
cold country. You live in a warm country.
Yeah.
I'm from the Caribbean, but I live in Sweden. And I
Okay,
tell you,
I see.
yeah, that wasn't easy to make that transition. But it took years to rebuild your entire life.
Hmm.
So this is why I said from my experience, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it.
I understand. Absolutely.
So what else
Yeah.
is happening otherwise as an administrator? What else is happening
Okay,
for you?
so aside my former job, I run my own company. I have a cleaning company
Hmm. When you say
right
cleaning,
here.
are we talking what type of cleaning? Laundry or home cleaning
N-
or?
No, not laundry. We are actually specialized in post-construction and renovation cleaning.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's interesting. That seems like somebody
Yeah.
put something really good together. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
mean to go that low in the bottom of the line of saying house cleaning, but I didn't expect you to say that.
House cleaning, yes. So post construction and renovation cleaning, a lot of hard work. Yeah. So that's what we are specialized in.
Hmm. How many staff do you have?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many staff do you have in that?
Permanent ones, I have 10. Casual, they go up to as many as I want for a particular project.
based off of the
I've gone up
project?
to 25, so yeah, it
Do
just
you
depends on how big the project is.
do you usually go out to construction companies or when a company is building to go
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that is serious work.
So yeah, that's serious work. So I have two contracts with construction companies. And then we also do corporate cleaning. So I have a few contracts on that too. We do residential cleaning. We have a few contracts too. So yeah, it's still a startup business, but it's okay. It's interesting.
Yeah, but you sound like the sky's the limit. I mean, I know there's other companies probably doing that, but there's enough room, especially in Zambia when it's a growing, the economy is growing very, very fast.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure there's buildings going up all the time. Well, if I was you personally, I would always be looking up for new construction companies, and
Yeah.
then put in a bid for knowing that you can tie up that market and say, listen,
Mm-hmm.
and just basically keep growing from there. The more company you can
Yeah.
get under your belt, the easier for you to get the full contract of cleaning that particular site. And not only that, once it's over, then you can also get into the more regular cleaning and keeping that flow and then keep building out and building out and building. Because I'm sure there are plenty of people that would love to just keep growing with you.
Yeah. True. True.
Did
Yeah.
you start it up yourself or
Yeah, I started it up in 2023. That's almost a couple of years ago.
it's 2 years ago?
Uh, 2 years, yeah, close to 2 years now. So after the demise of my husband, I decided to have a side job, yeah, and it turned out to be profitable. So I had to do all the paperwork and all, and I mean, it's been interesting.
Well, nothing comes
Yeah,
without a little bit of hard work, a little bit of sweat. I, I,
yeah,
I if I was you, basically, if you keep getting more and more jobs, the more jobs you can tie into your business, the easier it becomes, and you can start looking to get someone to take over the administration. But if I was you, I'd be hanging on the internet, looking for new sites, new building, working with the city, finding out from the city what type of new projects coming up.
yeah.
There's always local companies building housing.
Plenty,
That's what I
plenty
mean.
of them.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
Yeah,
You should be having people knocking on doors for you, just going around knocking on doors every time. I just see a big future here for you. Within the next 2 years or 5 years, you'll be multiplying bigger than you think, if that's what you want.
exactly.
So,
So my biggest challenge is just time, because my former job is 8 to 5
well,
job.
then
Yes,
you have to make a choice.
I have to eventually. I will have to. Yeah,
Yeah, it seems
I
like
will
you're
have to.
already. It
Yeah,
seems as if you're already there, and you see as long as you're doing the job, what the companies are asking for, and the reference start to grow, it's endless. It's endless. And not
it's
only that,
endless.
yeah, I've had business for the last 30 years.
Okay.
Even though I may sit like I'm just sitting on TikTok, I love coming across people like yourself. You know, type of that's the type of people I like to find on here. But
Okay.
what I usually do is I'm a business consultant. So if you were to say to me, how could I find more business? Even when I'm in Sweden, I could sit here in the school like this and just basically spread your company name and grow,
Oh,
find you
really?
more, yeah, and bring more projects to your project. So
Mm.
you don't need to sit in Zambia to do the business. But that's something I wouldn't talk this way.
On the side, yeah.
But you don't have to use my service. You can do it on your own, or find somebody there locally to do it, because locally you have somebody there that sees the market and, and knows what's going on. But I would say you really need to find someone you can pay either commission base or just small
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah.
really dig into the market. I can see in 6 months you can triple what you do.
Yeah.
You really need to sit down and figure that out. How could I triple this business? So
Mm-hmm.
cleaning is always needed.
Yeah.
Cleaning up,
True. True.
regardless what it is, cleaning up is always needed.
Mm-hmm.
It's never going to
Mm-hmm.
stop because it's a 7 days a week job. Just you
Yeah.
want to work 7 days a week or 2 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Yeah.
I could really pick your brain. I didn't catch your name. That was Chloe.
Mm. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like I said, um, I think you're becoming to the point where you have to start making a choice, which direction,
Exactly.
what direction you want to go,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you're going to make the right one.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you already have
Thank
like
you for
10 people,
that.
oh, you're welcome. If you already got 10 people,
Mm-hmm.
and the job is just coming in, you're going to have to say something got to give. We can put more
Mm-hmm.
time. Let's put it this way: you get the job, you work less,
Mm-hmm.
you stay on top of it, you
Yeah.
administrate, let other people do the job. Uh, Make sure you're having a good accountant, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and make sure you get good management. Make sure you're getting paid. Make sure those
Yeah.
facts are coming in, and then the job's
Mm-hmm.
just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you know what? You're going to work
But
less.
that's part of the strategy, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
your 8 hour now. I said this to my brother. You're working 8 hours baking. You can. What he's a baker. He likes to bake, loves to bake, but he does something else. I said,
Mm-hmm.
what you do baking, you can do 4 hours and earn just as much what you earn in a month.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I'm sitting here. I'm getting paid, not to sit here and talk to
You
you,
know.
but
Mm-hmm.
I work 2 days out of the month, literally 2 days out of the month, and
Oh
I earn more than
wow.
what you earn.
Wow.
And when I say 2 days, because I do small things within a certain days, it adds up to about
Mm-hmm.
2 days out of the month.
Oh wow.
And
Oh wow.
I used to work 7 days a week, 10 hours a day,
Yeah.
sometimes 12.
Yeah.
Now I don't do that anymore. So,
Ah, I can't wait to be at that level where you are at, really.
well,
Yeah.
like I said, you have to come to the point. You seem like you're probably in your either early 30s or mid 30s, if I'm correct.
No. 44.
You're still a baby. You're still young, but you're at a good strong age, and you have children.
I have three, yeah.
Okay. And how old are your kids?
My oldest is 20. She's in uni. My son is 12, and the younger one is 6. Yeah.
Okay, you still have kindergarten somewhat. Uh,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, but still, yeah. financially you're collecting good on both sides,
Mm-hmm.
and you can literally grow your potential business that you currently have, and the
Mm-hmm.
administration part is just going to become a thing of the past.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to weigh you down. If you keep it up, it's going to weigh you down. You're going to burn your tent. You're going to burn your bridges into end like this, and that's not good. Because right now you see the administration job as a security. If I'm right, you
Yeah,
see it
it's
as a
about the
security,
security.
right? And you feel as if
Something to
that
fall back on.
but you can always go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that if you put in the hours, if you put in the hours on the construction cleaning or the cleaning part, in no time you're going to be making 10 times more than the administrator.
I know, right?
No, that's on a serious note, and I'm serious about it
Yeah. Yeah.
because I do a project right now for a company.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Last week I was about to quit, and they
Mm-hmm.
said there's one project that I was working on, and I was like, shall I not? But I made the decision to do it. I made a big risk,
Mm-hmm.
and it paid off. We got the job, um, big time, big, and it flipped everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do I work more for it? No, but the process of getting there took time. Yeah, my biggest thing is that to drive from A to B. That's the toughest thing for me to drive back and forth. But the project
Mm-hmm.
took only half an hour, and I was done.
Mm-hmm.
I got a big project. It's the same thing you can do. And
Yeah.
I'm not trying to convince you about anything here. What I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
tell you is that sometimes you just have to look at what you're doing and weigh the pros and cons.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And I tell you, if you sit down on an evening time in the afternoon when you're not that harsh from working as an administrator,
Mm-hmm.
email out to companies around what you're doing, I think you'll be surprised the response you will get back.
Yeah, true, true,
But for
true.
now, for now you're just a little afraid of, am I going to lose my opportunity that I currently have? It's hard to sometimes to take that step,
Am I? Yeah, I know, right?
but that's what's fear.
Mm,
I think
yeah,
you seem like a very strong individual. I may be talking
I
too much here,
am.
but I see that,
Mm,
and nothing's going to stop you.
thank you, thank you. Yeah,
So
I'm actually very determined. Yeah, of course, when I started, it was a little bit hard, but I think we are getting there. It calls for a lot of strategizing and especially that I had to specialize. I think that was my biggest kick. Like, okay, everybody probably would be doing the cleaning business, but I had to specialize. Okay, I had to get my own niche. Like, what do we represent? So we want to deal with construction companies. We want to deal with property owners and the like. So far the response has been okay, I can say. Yeah. So I do the marketing myself. I literally do everything. Like I do the marketing. I do okay. So we have a part-time accountant who does our books, but the biggest part has been the marketing part. So our old clients, refer us also, and they keep coming back, because when they construct, they move to another site and we move with them like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's exciting, it's something that I never dreamt I would do, but because of my circumstances, I found myself doing this and I love it totally. I love the mess. I love the
you're
mess.
right, and don't get offended about this part, but as a woman, it gives you more challenge. You're gonna be challenged
Yeah,
when you're heading into a man's field, even though man use women to do the cleaning and stuff like that. But being the
yeah.
boss now, becoming the boss as a woman, you have to step up even harder to prove yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
don't see a problem. I don't know you from Adams, I never met you before.
Yeah,
But I'm telling you right now, you already you've already passed a certain threshold that you're coming to the point where you have to start making decisions to take that extra step. And I'm telling you, you're gonna do just fine. You're
true.
gonna, you're gonna do fine, and you're gonna find more work, and you're gonna see that you're gonna need more people. You're gonna need to manage people and let people do the job and make sure you
Yeah.
take care of those people. It's important that you take care of them. Put them together, to make them feel as if they're taken care of, and they
Mm-hmm.
will always
Yeah.
do more for you and grow with you and develop with you.
Yeah.
So it's very important that you take care of the human factor of it. That's the key to the success of the business, the human factor.
Yeah. I
Otherwise,
hope to
it's
come back and I hope to come back on one of your lives and tell you, oh, we've made this progress.
oh, well, you can always reach out and send me just send a message. I may not
Yeah,
answer right
sure.
away,
I
but
will.
if you feel like it's just like, oh, well, I'm like a little bit down, don't be. Just kick yourself in the butt. Just kick yourself.
I will. I
If you
will.
feel nothing more, I have a strategy that I usually do. I give myself 1 hour a week to be upset. That's it. 1 hour. No more than that. No matter what it is. You need that as an escape. But the other
Yeah,
times,
yeah, true.
full speed. You're gonna surprise yourself.
I can't wait. I'm very determined, but I can't wait. Yeah.
Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. But go
Yeah.
for it. But
Yeah.
there's this young lady I talk to a lot in South Africa. She just graduated from college, and she was like, "Oh, I'm happy about this." And I wanted to. When she was gonna fly home, she hates flying. I sent her a message and said, "Listen, you'll be fine. Things are gonna be okay." She loved that, and the day when she was just about to get on the plane, she saw my message. She was so happy. I mean, I'm not trying to pick anyone here. That's not my goal here. But the fact of just talking with her, a couple of days ago, she went skydiving. She's like, if it wasn't for you, I couldn't do that because it built up my motivation so much. I said, all I did was just
Yeah.
talk to you. And I reached out to her. And she loved it. She sent me, I saw her videos. And when I talked to her today, I thought, your family did it. She's like, I couldn't have done it without, not, when I talked to you. I said,
Exactly. Exactly.
you gotta, it's not me that did it, it's you. You just needed the extra push.
You need, yeah, the push. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
someone telling you it's okay to do it. If you screw up, so what? At least you did it.
Oh, wow.
You can always go back to, in our case, everything worked out fine. In your case, is administration. You can always go back to that. I'm sure you got the education, you You can always find another job. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but what you're doing now, I think you can change your entire life, income,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. True.
work less.
And work less. Yes. Yes. Yes.
There's super, you know what?
Yes.
There's a thing called mobile phone. Let the mobile phone work for
I
you. Work smart. Don't work more.
Yeah, true. I want to get to that stage where I work smart, like I work less and God.
Look at me. I'm working.
Look
Well,
at
like I'm sweating.
you.
I'm not sweating. I said to my business partner, when I give you 10 clients, does it mean I'm going to work more? No. I still give him 10 clients, and it happens. He does all the work, and I'm teaching him how to work less also. He let other people do the work for us.
Oh yes, yes.
So just develop what you're doing, keep going the way you're doing, keep looking for new clients. You'll be just fine. I'm going
Thank
to let you go,
you.
Flori, and I hope
Yes,
to see you
thank you.
again. I hope to see you again.
Soon
Yes, please do follow me if you want to, and send me a message
I have.
if you feel like it gets stuck. Just send me a message,
Yeah,
and if you get a chance to
sure.
answer back, I will do that.
I will do all that. I've
All
followed
right,
you and I'll send you a message. Thank you. Have
all right.
yourself a pleasant day.
You
Bye.
too. Cheers, cheers.
All right. Bye bye.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take a break. All right, I'll be back in about